Let's look in more detail at programming. Normally, when in hold, the pump will display the flow rate. If the display shows any other parameter, then press the milliliters per hour key. Then simply use the plus and minus arrow keys to change the flow rate and press the Start-Stop key to initiate the program. The flow rate can be set anywhere from 1 to 400 milliliters per hour in 1 milliliter increments. A feature of the pump is that it will briefly pause at common flow rates such as 50, 125 and 250 milliliters per hour. Once you've pressed the Start-Stop key, the run circle at the upper right of the display will begin to rotate to confirm that the pump is running. The flow rate remains in the display. If you want to limit the volume delivered, you need to add one step to the process. After you've entered the flow rate, press the dose equals volume key. The abbreviation CONT will appear in the display, denoting continuous feeding. Using the plus and minus keys, enter the dose to be delivered. The range goes from 1 to 4,000 milliliters in 1 milliliter increments. Once you set the dose, press the Start-Stop key as before. You can change the rate or the dose at any stage during feeding simply by pressing the Start-Stop key. This pauses the pump. You can then press the relevant key, for example, dose equals volume. Then, using the plus and minus arrows, change the dose. Pressing Start-Stop will resume feeding. The info key can be pressed during operation. It will display the total volume delivered since the memory was last cleared. This information remains in the display until the keys milliliters per hour or dose equals volume are pressed. It is possible to clear any of the pump settings. Press Start-Stop to place the pump in hold. Once the flow rate is in the display, promptly press the Clear key to clear it. The display will return to the Flocare Infinity's default setting. For dose, the default setting is CONT, meaning no dose is set and a continuous feed will be delivered. Pressing and holding the Clear key for 2 seconds will reset all of the pump's parameters, including flow rate, dose and total volume delivered, to their default values of 0, CONT and 0. It is recommended that you do this with each new patient. The end of dose signal sounds to notify you that the pump has delivered the preset dose. Press Start-Stop to clear it. We recommend that when possible you run the pump from mains power. The plug symbol in the display indicates when you're doing this. When running on battery power, the battery level symbol appears. The battery will normally last 24 hours when running a continuous feed at 125 milliliters per hour. The number of bars that are visible denotes the status of the battery. Each bar represents an estimated 6 hours of battery life at an average flow rate. The battery symbol will begin to flash when there is still approximately 30 minutes of battery life remaining, at an average speed of 125 milliliters per hour. In addition, the pump will beep every 3 seconds. As soon as you can, plug the pump into the mains to continue to run the pump and to recharge the battery at the same time.